Hey you guys, and welcome back. How's everybody doing? Thought I'd bring you out today and show you what's going on in the vegetable garden. I know I haven't brought you guys out here in a while. I honestly have not been getting out as much as I want to lately. Just been a lot going on. I've been falling a little bit behind, but my poor son, he's been teething like crazy. The poor thing has 4 teeth coming in on the top and another one on the bottom all at once. You can tell he's had it with them, but all of a sudden I think it's caught up to him. He's been really tired. He's been in there sleeping for like 3 hours now. I usually can't get that kid to nap for a half an hour, never mind 3. He does really well at night, just doesn't like to nap during the day. He's really energetic. But that has given me the chance to actually get out here and get some stuff done in the garden, which is awesome. I'm catching up on a few things. I've been doing a ton of weeding and that kind of thing. I'm so behind on weeding, but I wanted to show you guys what we've got going on. I'm pretty excited about right here. You see this? This is some of my butternut squash. I've got them coming in here and there around. My biggest issue though is this looks nice and beautiful right here with the 2. You look at the rest of the vine. I've been out here working on it all day. It was starting to get hit before we left on our New Hampshire trip, and it totally decimated it by the time I got back, and then I've been having trouble getting out here. I've got powdery mildew that has destroyed these plants so badly. So what I've done so far is I came through, I took a pair of scissors, and I chopped off all the dead leaves and everything that was affected. On top of it, they're getting eaten by, don't quote me on it, but I think they're little stink bugs. Getting eaten by these little guys. I think they're little stink bugs. Don't quote me on that. I'm not positive. But they're definitely laying eggs around and eating it. There's little guys all over the place. If you see this other little one right there. So they've been doing damage too. So I've been going around and just cutting off everything that I can. And then I did use a spray on some of the other leaves that I don't want to lose, that hopefully will take out anything that's going to try to kill them. I did some water, a couple squirts of liquid dish soap, and then I added in a little bit of baking soda, about half of what I used of the soap and baking soda. I saw that online. I don't know if it'll work or not. We're gonna give that a shot and see how it goes. Otherwise, I've been seeing some things recently about using milk, so I'm gonna see what works here. Hopefully something will take care of them. And the other sad part is one of my few little squashes there I knocked off while I was doing all the work. So that was kind of sad. But we do have a few around. And another one over here. But you can see all the sporadic where the vines are shooting out. A bunch of the leaves die and it tries to shoot up another bit of a plant. You do have them all over the place. So it is surviving. It's just, you know, not doing great here. You can see the lines over here. They're all over the place. I think that... Oh, hey, Mama Cat. I think that next year, I've never done it before, growing up, growing these, we always did them across the ground. I'm thinking that next year, I might actually try to grow these on a trellis. I've never done that before, so I don't know how well it will work, but I think it'll save some space. Right here behind those, these are our habanero plants. Our hot peppers have exploded now that fall has hit. They have gotten so big and lush. Chris has been out here every night pulling in peppers because the hot peppers are for him. I don't do the spices much. He does the spicy stuff. They're for him, but you can see there's tons and tons of habaneros coming in on all of these plants. Even, I don't know if you guys remember me talking way back about how these long red cayennes were only putting out a pepper a plant. Well, apparently it just took some patience because there are peppers all over these plants. There are so many peppers coming in right now. It is ridiculous. We even have a few jalapenos coming in. It's like those plants got a second lease on life over there. I'll show you those in a second. Got a bee pollinate in here, but you can see there are just so many peppers. And check out these jalapenos, guys. These were, I thought they were done. They were half dead. They weren't producing peppers anymore. Now all of a sudden, it's like they got a whole second growth coming in here. They're blowing up. They've got a ton more jalapenos coming in on them all over the place. It is great. Got another one back here. And a ton coming in on those, so that is awesome. So we're almost getting, I didn't even plant a fall garden this year, and it's almost like we're getting a little fall garden with the way these things are coming in. It is awesome. As for my pepper plants, guys, they were doing oh so well. You can see some of the little stubs there. Somebody came in and ate a bunch of the peppers and the tops off the plants, but that's okay because we do still have some peppers left here. I'm actually allowing them to get red for my son. If you guys don't know, green peppers are actually just immature red peppers, and my son has not had peppers yet. I'd like to introduce them to introduce him to them. But red peppers are much healthier for you than green peppers. They have they're much more packed with the vitamins and everything because they're actually fully mature and ripe versus the green peppers. So I'm attempting to do that on the plant versus the counter. I could pull them in to save them from getting eaten, but they'd be more likely to rot that way. So I'm going to try to do it on the plant and just really, really hope that they do not get eaten. And as you guys may have seen, we did harvest all of our potatoes a little while back, but I evidently missed one because I almost pulled this guy up as a weed and luckily noticed that that is a potato plant. And we're having such a warm streak here for fall that I'm actually going to go ahead and see if this little guy will grow and maybe give me a few extra potatoes. You never know. We'll see how it goes. Over here I've got a bunch of crabgrass coming in on me, but that second harvest of beans I planted are all coming in pretty nicely. I did some purple beans, some green beans, and some vines, some pole beans. And you can see I'm starting to get beans in there, which is great. These two along with the peppers, somebody's been coming in and eating the tops of these. You can see where it's been eaten before on some of these plants. They seem to be pushing through it and still surviving and giving me some beans. These are actually almost ready to pick. A couple of these are getting there, so maybe another day or two. I might pull that. No, I'll give it another day or two. See, these pole beans are starting to climb, not as fast as they do as a spring crop would, but they are coming along, which is awesome. These guys don't have any beans on them yet, unlike the bush beans. They're starting to flower, but that is a good sign because that means we'll get beans soon. More beets over here. As you guys may know, if you've been keeping up with the videos, I did plant a second harvest of these because something went on with my first one and they never came in at all. I never even saw Cody Dillon's or anything. But these seem like they're coming in pretty well. I haven't stuck my finger down in recently and checked. It's been a little while. I'm wondering how they're doing on size down there. Hopefully we're getting some beets in there. I'm having trouble finding this guy. I try not to disturb them too much. But it definitely looks like they could use some more time. It feels like there's a pretty nice bulb in there, so I'm still going to give it a little while longer and let these guys get a bit bigger, but they're coming in and that is awesome. And as you can see, we still have these few onions here that they are just holding on for dear life. The tips are starting to die off, but they are still green. They haven't fallen over, so I'm just letting them go. I'm letting them do their thing. As you can see, this is about what's left of our tomatoes. They're pretty much dead. We've got some grape tomatoes still on the vine out here that I'll pull those in. And I'm thinking about doing this really good bruschetta style tomato salad that I wanted to get to with the last harvest but didn't get the chance to. So I'm hoping that with what's left of these grape tomatoes I can make a little bit of that and enjoy it. Guys, and you can see this avoid cabbage here. Those are still doing pretty well. I'm letting them go as long as I can because they're the kind of crop you can leave those right into wintertime if they'll make it. So I'm letting them go and letting them do their thing. Alright, you guys, I cannot believe my son is still sleeping. I'm actually going to have to wake him up soon to feed him. But otherwise, that's about what we've got going on for an update in the garden. If you guys don't know, we live in New England, so we are into cold season for us at this point. Granted, these past 2 days or so, we're having near record-breaking heat, actually. It is very hot today. The weather doesn't seem to know what it's doing, because as of last week, it's not going above the 60s, and you're getting 40 to 50 degrees at night. So we're kind of at that point where we're just letting crops finish up. We're not really planting anything new. I don't know if you can see behind me, we're starting to get some color change up there. The road's starting to get covered with leaves, that kind of thing. I love fall. I'm excited about it. But we still got a ton of stuff going on. We had some ducklings hatch recently. I'll get a video of them coming out soon. We're getting ready to do some growing indoors over the winter, so I'll have videos on that coming up. All kinds of good stuff. So thank you guys for all your support throughout the year. I love this channel. I love being around you guys. It is great. But God bless. I will see you on the next one, and bye-bye.